Here's my review of Black Adam. It's an okay movie. It's nothing really that special. Basically, Teth Adam is we start the movie where was a slave, and then he was murdered. Then he was reborn a god, and he's basically been enslaved for like 5,000 years. And then he was woken up by these basically freedom fighters, and basically like half the movie is just a fish out of water story for Black Adam, just him just destroying people, whether it's like their basically dictatorship kind of military. Until the problem with this movie is then like it's just Black Adam for like the majority of the movie, and then a villain kind of comes out of nowhere. Like Sabak, like this devil dude, just comes out of like nowhere in like the last like half hour, and it just feels out of place, especially because he keeps saying that he's just like an anti-hero, but I mean, when there's a villain, he's basically the hero to the villain. But did actually really enjoy seeing the JSA, Justice Society of America, with Dr. Fate, Hawkman, and Atom Smasher and Cyclone were just kind of there. But Dr. Fate's powers are really cool. With a spoiler alert, basically, Dr. Fate, he can see the future, and he basically just sees like everyone's like he sees his own death, and there's really cool stuff like that. But like, there's this movie doesn't really have that much depth to it. It's kind of just a simple action movie, and some of them there's a lot of like slow motion scenes when he like uses super speed and stuff like that, which is really cool. And there's can be some really good cinematography with that, but with Doctor Fate particularly, there's some really cool visual styles that they do use. Whether it's like him duplicating, it kind of a lot of it looks like Doctor Strange, but granted, Doctor Fate did come out before Doctor Strange in terms of comics, but no one cares about that because the majority of people don't even read it. But I think that this movie is just average. It's fun. It completely just speeds through the whole thing in the end with him fighting the villain. And oh yeah, the freedom fighters, Aisa or whatever. There's kind of a relationship with Black Adam and uh, her son Aman. It kind of feels like Terminator 2 between Arnold and the kid. But I thought this was just an okay movie. It was fun, nothing special. Big CGI action fight, not really that much depth. No really spoilers, except for, well, I guess, spoiler alert. Henry Cavill, Superman, is in the post credit scene, but he's basically canceled, so that doesn't even matter. So overall, it's just an okay movie.